Welcome back to Pickleball Journey. Today we're giving a lesson to my lovely wife Jess. Coach Elisha is going to be doing most of the tips because we all know you don't like to get tips from your husband. But there'll be good tips, clips, so stay tuned. Hope you enjoy. Real quick, this video is sponsored by Just Paddles, but more on that later.
All right, so starting off, Jess, what is something in your game that you feel like that you've been missing or has just been a little weaker when you've played rec games?
I think I have a difficult time slowing the ball down when people start speeding it up really quick.
Okay, is that like at the kitchen, at the
Yeah.
at the baseline, or where we
No, at the kitchen line,
Okay,
yeah.
So slowing up, kind of like
Going
resetting
back to
it,
dinking.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
resetting,
Okay,
yeah.
All right, sounds good. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go a few into dinks, and I'm gonna randomly kind of speed up a ball at you from a dink. And I want to see kind of your reaction, and then we'll go into that. So the first tip that I have for you, it's an easy one, it has nothing to do with technique or anything. But what I like to tell my students is you're always expecting a fastball, right? You should never expect another dink, right? So every single shot that I hit, you should be expecting a speed up, okay?
Okay.
So the reason for this is because if I'm gonna dink another ball, you'll have plenty of time to react to that ball and be like, oh, I'm hitting another dink. But if I'm ready for the speed up every time, I'll never be surprised, right? So you always expect, for worst case scenario, fastest ball to come at you.
Okay.
So I want you to have that kind of preparation. When you're dinking, every time you dink, I want you to get the paddle back to center mass and expect that ball coming at you 100 miles an hour, right?
Okay. Hey, it scares me. I think coming from you especially, I've
Yeah,
seen you
right.
hit it way harder than I'm used to.
So you're flinching like the
Yeah.
ball, like all of a sudden someone's hit, and then you're like, instead of like putting the paddle out there, you're
Yeah.
kind of backing off like you're scared, right? So embrace the
'Cause I
fact
am.
that you're gonna get hit or
Yeah.
you might get hit or whatever, right? But what I would do is right now you're keeping the paddle like this versus allowing the ball to be seen by the face of the paddle, right? So make sure that every time you've hit that next dink, that your paddle's open.
So this
that-
is ready stance?
Yes, exactly. So
Oh.
if your paddle's like this, right, and say I were to just hit a ball to it, it would hit the blade, right? And it would most likely either go off to the side or maybe go over, I don't know. But if you have it like this, like you're almost creating a target for me, okay? If I were to hit that target and you did nothing, it would allow it to just hit it and then go right back. So almost like you're creating a roof over the ball.
Okay.
So every time you hit a dink, I want you to get back to here. And it'll be easier for you to kind of just block the ball back when I speed it up.
Okay.
Just try that out. So with the speed up, especially with that reaction, you don't want to pick what side you're going to. You don't have enough time for that. So you always assume a backhand. Okay? So your ready position's in that backhand, your face is open. So even if it comes to the forehand, you're gonna do the chicken arm, right? If it comes to the backhand, you already got it there. But that face right there, that's gonna be hitting the ball, no matter what. Here, whatever, okay? Trust your reaction. Your paddle is there, but you're hesitant, you're backing up, you're scared, right? You gotta trust and be confident that your reaction's good enough, and it is. So keep your feet there, keep the paddle there, and just block forward, right? Here we go. Backhand ready, good. Backhand ready. Backhand ready. Oh, you're there.
Dang
You're
it.
there, Jess.
I'm so
Here we
mad
go.
at myself.
Your paddle
Every
is
time I
right
push,
there,
I
but then you
hate that.
turn your face and your head so then you can't see the ball anymore.
Yeah.
So your paddle's right there. All we gotta do is stay head forward, eyes forward, into that ball. Here we go. Good. Good. Here we go. Nice. Good. Good. The block. Keep it going. Oh, here we go.
I was not ready for that.
Good. So when you say not ready, what was that? I mean, we went back to that original tip.
Yeah.
Why aren't we ready? We should be.
I wasn't ready.
Every single ball I hit, you should be expecting it to speed up. Because even me, I'm expecting a speed. Every time I hit a dink, my pal is back to here because I'm expecting a speed up from you too. So it's a success. Even if you don't make it over, it's a success every time I see the ball hit on the pal.
Yeah.
Because the more consistent we make that happen, the better is that we're going to be able to adjust just the face and then get it back over at the feet. So we're looking just to put the paddle on the ball. That's it. Here we go. Good, that's perfect, right? How'd that feel?
Good.
It's not, it's less hard than you think. You just gotta stay in there. So, and I didn't slow the speed down or anything. You just calmed down. You weren't flinching or anything. You were stable in there and you're just calm. That's what it just takes. Make sure your pal's there. And a lot of times it's just a move of an inch or so, or 6 inches, and you're just there to the ball. You just block it. There's plenty of pace on my ball that you just block it down and it's right to their feet again, right?
Yeah.
So what I would do, especially when you're practicing, is work on this. If you have a partner, have them just speed up balls to you and just work on that reaction time and being calm even in the sight of like sped up balls, right?
Yeah.
Another thing you can do is fast hands. So you're just doing the volleys back and forth really quick. So it increases your reaction time, right? So good job.
Thanks.
Stay tuned for part 2 of my lesson with Jess next week.
Thanks to the sponsor of this video, Just Paddles. They've got all kinds of different paddles. If you do want to pick one up, there's a 10% discount code in the description below.